Okay, I think this is working, but I'm not 100% sure, so bear with me. All right, so I figured I would do a live stream today just so I can knock some things out and whatnot in case anybody jumps in and wants to talk. I just want to check one more thing. Just make sure that it is working. And I'm using OBS, and I don't think that I've used OBS in the past for streaming. I just want to make sure that the chat is going to work. So, okay. All right. So, there's another video that actually comes out between the one that I put up this morning and this one, but it'll be after this particular video. So, some things are going to change a little bit. We're at the end of day 2, is it? Is it 2? Oops, I'm wrong. Oh, I gotta get out of photo mode. There we go. So, we're at the end of day 2. This is where we're at as far as money. 52.47. We received a load of coal yesterday, or this morning. We've refueled this locomotive, and in the video previous to this, I had an issue, and I'll show you what it was, and because I found out what the problem was. Had an issue where I couldn't get the brakes to work on the little 240. Let's go over here, and I'll show you what I mean. I changed the tree density settings because I'm curious to see how the frame rate drops. So the issue was, I had this guy right here, and I couldn't get the brakes to work, and I thought it was a bug because the engine is not at 100% yet. What ended up happening was, let's see, I had it cut out. What was making it worse was whenever I would go and give orders to the AI wouldn't cut the brakes back in. So that's something that maybe the dev should look at. If you accidentally forget to cut in a locomotive's brake stand, that whenever you give it to the AI, that they should probably cut the brake stand back in, or you should have at least something that comes up down here saying, hey, your brake stand's cut out. Just a thought. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that back in before I forget. And it's only 9:20 in the morning, and I think we have fulfilled everything that's on the interchange. So I'm going to go ahead and take some more contracts. So I'll just bring up the doohickey again, and let's see, what have we got left? We've got whole field heating and oil, or hollow field heating oil, and we got Stenzel Manufacturing, who we've already done. We've got the Whittier Depot. We have not taken the sawmill, so I think for tomorrow we're going to do the heating oil contract. We'll also do the sawmill, and we've supplied the farm supply. And okay, this one actually tells me how many cars that they're going to take. It's 8 cars of logs per day. Would be nice to know before you take the contract, but I get it. So 8 car loads, and then these guys, this looks like it's just going to be a delivery. And where are these guys at? It says they're 0.9 miles away. The sawmill is right there. We got to go to this one, which is right there, and then we have to go to that one, which is up past the Y. So we'll go ahead, and we could theoretically go ahead and do the sawmill today. I'm going to wait and do it tomorrow. We'll just advance the day ahead just so we can get closer to getting the money for these guys, because it's 2 days away. So we'll go ahead and advance the clock. Sleep until 6. And then our little 10-wheeler will be at 100%. It's 6 a.m. And we're at 52.13. We only had to pay shop wages in wages for an AI engineer. We're going to go ahead and relieve the two. Oops, that's not what I wanted. We're going to relieve the two engine house mechanics because we don't need them. We still have 2 tons in the coal loader, so now we can take this locomotive here and we can take him over, fuel him up and everything. Pretty much good on water, but we'll go ahead and put some more water in it, put coal in it, and this will be our freight engine, and then the other one your engine. It'll make sense later on. I'm going to keep the 10, when we get the big 10-wheeler, that will be our freight engine. So turn the headlight on, and we'll stay in here until we get out of the shed. Then we'll go to the next camera. All right. I think I changed this whistle. All right, off we go. Nope, that's normal. We need to reverse it. No, actually, we were right. Look at the points, not the target. This one needs to be reversed too. So they've pushed out a couple of updates for it so far. There is some very light flange squeal. It's not very loud, but I can just barely hear it. Yeah, but I hit the brakes. Let's go ahead and... yeah, just barely missed it. Open. That'll do right there. Open the hatch, put some water in it. I don't know why that didn't reset. Okay, come on back. Oh, I guess we're full. It didn't take much. Alright, so the hatch, close it, and move forward a little bit. That'll do. So we'll go ahead and load that, and while that's doing its thing, let's go over to the interchange and see what's here. So, I'm guessing these guys need to go. Okay, so Stenzel got another load in. So that has to go to Whittier. This goes to Hollifield Heating Oil, which I need to find out where Hollifield Heating Oil is. So let's see here. Hollifield Heating Oil, track 1. Looks like it's in Ela. So both of these are going to go to Ela. So we'll actually, we need to send our passenger train out. So while I'm here, I'll go ahead and dispatch the passenger train. And while, oh, I'm sorry, it's in Whittier. I was thinking we were in Ela. Okay, so that's easy enough. Our freight operations aren't going to interfere with passenger service. So let's go ahead and set that up then. We want these guys to load Ela. How many passengers have we got waiting? 55, almost enough to justify another passenger car. We do another day worth of this where we can keep a high rating. We're probably going to need another let's see, where is it? There it is. Yeah, we're still at a overall of 110. So if we can keep it that way, we're probably going to end up needing another passenger car tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'll probably order one this evening, and we'll have it As soon as he gets loaded, we'll send that on. Let's see here. Still 8 more. Yeah, this is going to be a full load. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and do that now before I forget. So we need to order another. What do we want to take? This is the 1900 open coach, open platform coach. Let's see, Osgood Bradley. This one holds 84 passengers. This one holds 50. Doesn't say whether the fare is going to be higher for them though. I'm guessing these are just. Yeah, it looks like these are just going to be regulars. Okay, observation card, 20% bonus. Fares when operated as the last car on the train. So we could do away with the caboose. Wonder how that works though. Let's see, we don't need any of that. So I wonder if that's the first car to load or if it's the last car. Oh well. Let's see. Let's just grab another one of these, because what was that? That was 7,000. This is 58. How much did we have? We got 52. We got enough to buy another one of these. We'll keep it simple, so we'll just buy one. And I guess is it already on the interchange? It is. It's already on the interchange. That was quick. So I guess I need to send that train back. So let's go ahead and, well, let me think here. I'll bring it up with we'll bring a mixed fare up. I want to get this going so that way we can get the money off of it. All right, let's give you road forward. There we go. Now he's off to load. And as soon as I get the notification that we got paid, then we'll go and do all that. So let's get ourselves lined up here. We are lined up. Let's grab this engine so that way I ain't got to run all the way back up there. Yep, if I can grab the engine and not the tender. Oh, I do have it. Okay, I was thinking that was 70, but it's not. All right, let's. I'll do it that way because I can't trust the AI. This will actually work out. I'll carry all 3 of them up there. Crap. I'll carry all 3 of them up there. I forgot that switch was line. Wrong. Just take all 3 of them up there at one time. I should have just rode the back. Alright, we'll just ride the back like we should be doing to begin with. Oops. Kaboom! Don't need those anymore. We'll go ahead and tie the air brakes. And we got 2 hand brakes set. Let's see. There it is. And, oh, okay. We'll climb across here. So one of the cool things that they added, and I didn't think about it until last night, is that we can ride on the top of the cars. Now, for these style handbrakes, and I actually just watched a video on this style of handbrake like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. I cannot remember the name of it, but it's a style of handbrake where you it's designed so that the wheel is bigger, so that you don't have to strain on it so much. You can tie the handbrakes down tighter without having to use a club. So I thought that was interesting. Open the gates up. Alright, that was released because I can tell it's going to the left. Alright, bring this on back some more. Good enough. Well, I guess that handbrake wasn't applied. That's got a left hand apply and a right hand release, which is backwards from what I'm used to seeing. So that's interesting. Alright, angle cock, and we got that. One of the things that they should probably add is putting flags on the rear. That's kind of what that hole right there is for flags or some kind of marker. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm going to hop on the rear here. We're basically going to there's actually supposed to be a chain right there too, or something. So I'm just going to ride here in the back. So our passenger train has made it to Ela. We're going to go ahead and pull up to Whittier, and we should everything should be lined. We're going to stop short of Whittier, so we can put this on the second track, and we'll ring it while we're going past the engine house. Forgot to lower that, or forgot to raise it. So there's our passenger load for today. There's the first one. As soon as we get this up here, we'll go up there and get that squared away for the next one. Still can't say that I'm a fan of the reverser controlling the speed, but that's just me. So let me think how I want to do this. This car is still loaded. They're using out of there. Let's get on the other side of this cross and then it will stop. Alright, that ought to be good enough. Let's tie the handbrake down on this one. And then we're going to go ahead and pull the pin. We want to close that angle cock. We can grab it. There we go. I'm going to pull the pin on that, which we've done. Oh, well, I got to make sure that the switch is lined. It is. So let's pull ahead. That's good enough. So let's set the handbrake on this one now. And then we'll drop this car right here. And then we'll just shove this one back down on top of the other box car there. Yeah, they're still 5 tons, so it'll be later this afternoon before they're ready. We'll just leave 2 there. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, well, I don't know. Let me think. Let me go back up here and look at something, because I don't think that track is long enough. I think what I discovered yesterday was you needed, well, I got the doors on there. Let me just check and make sure it's this one. Oh yeah, we can put that car on there. That's not a problem. So what we'll do is we'll drop that car now. That way they can both unload, and then by this time tomorrow, they'll both be unloaded. So when we come back for the next load, we'll grab those cars out of there and then drop the full load. So that's how that's going to work today. All right, did that. We need to throw that switch, and that switch is already thrown in the right direction. And we got right there. We're lined up for it. So let's go on and shove back. we'll do this here. Let's do. They don't have it where we can set fusees on the road. We'll pretend that we're flagging the crossing. You might hear some commotion in the background. There's some cleaning going on. Alright, let's slow down. Did I? Ah. Yep, we didn't make it. Alright, let's go forward a little bit. Good enough. Alright, so let's go ahead and tie these air hoses together. Ah, why did I do that? Sorry, I had to turn the mic off here for a couple of minutes because it was getting too loud in the background. It should be quieter now. Alright, so for this guy, we need to go on to this track here. And I'm going to make sure that is the track we're going on. It's not. Where did I see that track? Oh, that's Stenzel. I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, that is the track. And that track looks kind of flat. So we should be able to kick that car down, or drop that car, really, to get in there. So one of the things I want to do... I can't do it here. Go up here, and we're going to throw this switch backwards. Pretend like we're flagging the crossing. I'm going to go ahead and throw this switch behind us, too, so that we can do that. One of the things when I'm thinking about it that would be interesting is, so like right now I've got this one right here. I can select the car, but I can't, the window doesn't come up, so I can't do anything with it. It would be cool if I could like control this, because like right now that car could be loaded, and instead I have to go up to Whittier, or not to Whittier but to Ela, to get it loaded. So I'm gonna actually, well, let's finish this first. Well, no, let me go ahead and do it, because it's gonna take a minute or so, and we're not in the way down here, so it's not a big thing. So let's pull this up. Passengers, we want to load for Whittier. What have they got? What do you got for me? 44 passengers. So yeah, when we get back, we're going to throw the next passenger car on here, and then we'll run that back and forth, just try and make some extra monnaies. Yeah, this is going to be a full load too. Six more. So yeah, buying the coach was a move to do. What did we? That car was $4,000. So we still have not gotten the money for the. We've still got 1,300, so we've got enough to cut way more than enough to cover day-to-day operations. So let's go ahead and send him on back. All right, let's go back to where we were, and I'm gonna spawn in about right there. Oops. All right, where were we at? We're going to drop this tank car, which is probably a no-no on so many levels, but you know, reasons. Let's see, we want to... Oh, that teleported me. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to shift click, not shift T. Or control click, not control T. Select. See, if they would make it where, like, when you select the car, you know, your box comes up for that. So that's just a suggestion. That's good right there. We'll close that angle cock off. We need to close the one on the engine as well. As soon as we stop, close that guy. And away we go again. Let's try and kick this car, or drop this car now. Whoa! Ah, damn it. I didn't even pay attention that it didn't throw the switch. I must have either misclicked on it or something. Well, feed first, you don't succeed. We'll try again. Alright, let's do this again. I hear a train a-coming. There we go. Let's see, let's just pull this back up so that way I can make sure. We gotta go pretty far down in there. If we're close to the backstop, that should be all right. All right, handbrake on. Could have gone a little bit further, but that's all right. Let's just check our thing here, and we got paid. That's always a good sign. So now, let's see. We need to get this locomotive in the clear. Yep, and we're unloaded. So this one's done. Let's enter the reversiolator. Well, easier said than done. Okay, so now we want to take control of this engine. And let's go back here and set the handbrake on our caboose. We want to close the angle cock between these two cars. It's always a pain getting underneath the passenger cars for this. So we're going to pull forward and oh, because okay. It's because I still got him in auto, or on, he's still on orders. There we go. Alright, now you can go. Something else that I've noticed is that the light from the headlights make these targets look yellow, which can sometimes make it hard to tell which way they're turned when the headlight is shining on it. I mean, you look at the point, but it is kind of weird. Almost. Right there. So one of the questions that I have is, and I guess we'll get it answered because I was looking at that observation car, is which cars load first? I guess you're going to have different fares of passenger. I really haven't looked through the Discord to see if that question has been asked yet. But I'm guessing that you're going to have express passengers, first class passengers, different tiers of fare for the whole deal. And I know what people are saying. There was an easier way to do this. We didn't have to go all the way around. We could have, you know, done this a little differently. But, you know, I'm the one doing it, so I don't mind. And boom. I don't think we damaged it. We didn't. So let's see. We want to make these the same scheme. So we go over here to equipment, customize, copy to coupled. And then we want to rename this one. We'll just call this one 1856 because that's creative. And in a perfect world, we would, you know, just pull down a little bit, but we'll take it on up there and then we'll get this train moving. And then what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to end the stream because I'm coming up on an hour and I've got some other things that I want to do. Oh, I need to tie the airlines in. I got some other things that I need to do today. So I just thought I would do this in case there's anybody around that wants to chat. All right, brakes off, forward, move on. And then what I'll do on the next video is I'm probably just gonna, it'll probably just be working. I probably won't do a whole lot of commentary on it because I just want to play the game and not talk about it. That's one of the reasons why I've been more quiet, is I'm kind of formulating thoughts on things. It's hard to talk while I'm focusing on some other stuff. little hard. Didn't tear anything up, so we're good. All right, that handbrake. Now I'm curious to see how this loads. Well, it's 57, so we're not going to have enough to fill both of them, but it's there if we need it. So let's go ahead and start loading these up. And then I'm going to go ahead and, I guess it really matters on which one you start loading first. So we can kind of split the load between them. So if you had an observation car on there, I reckon you would load that car first and you load towards the other one. I don't think it evenly splits them, but I could be wrong. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here and run a few passenger trains, and then I'm probably going to make a video of me doing the logging run. I probably won't do any commentary for that. That'll be just me running trains. So I hope you liked this one, and I will see you on the next video.